happening to your boot?
My boot? Oh, I have no idea. That's like, it's doing something weird there. Maybe I need to polish it again.
I would use leather dye.
Do you think that's the leather? That's the dye that's coming out?
Well, I mean, it will cover it better than polish.
That's true, it would.
Well, you can always polish over it.
Unless
Yeah,
it's-
but polish is temporary. It doesn't
Right, I
last
mean, if
long.
you put
so.
the leather dye on.
Oh yeah, then you put the leather dye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get a pair of these.
Yeah.
So here's the trick: if you want to shine your boots really well, do not use black polish.
Oh, I can't even do that. These are Kirza. They're fake leather. Because they're the Soviet ones. The pigskin leather.
No, they're still in the
They're still in the box.
still in the bucket.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you have black boots in leather and you want to shine them, the first layer you use black polish because you want it to be black. But the last layer where you spit shine it, you use neutral because it has no color, so it shines better. And then the last trick is mop and blow.
What's that?
Before polish?
Exactly.
Oh!
But you can only
tried
do a
that,
very,
Mom?
very little bit of that. Because if you do that and you put too much on, it gets milky.
Wow. Learned something new every day.
You're gonna
Learning has occurred.
Learning has occurred.
if you're going to go into the army and you're going to be a chaplain, you'll have chloroform or plastic. You don't shine them. The problem is they scratch very easily, right? And so when I was a drill instructor, every evening we'd have 15 minutes of prayer. And this one evening, our chaplain came in and he was looking at me and he looks down at my shoes, my chloroform, and he's like, "Oh my God. How are your shoes so good? I saw you not more than an hour ago in the pit kicking dirt, having a great time. And how'd you, how many pairs of chloroforms do you go through?" And I'm just like, "Go through?" He's like, "Yeah. Scratch, you have to throw them away." And I'm like, "No, just shine them again." He's like, "But you can't." I go, "Yes, you can." Never dull, which is a cloth that's impregnated with a shining material.
Okay.
A chemical. You just rub it over the scratch and then wash it off with Windex.
Yeah, but
And it looks brand new. Unless you've really gouged it bad. You can tell it gouged, you'll see it'll be like jagged. But if it's just a scratch, you can do that. He's sitting there and he's like, "Oh my God." And I'm like, I looked at him and go, "You didn't know that?" And he goes, "No. You don't know how many pairs of shoes I've bought since I've joined." And I'm like,
Was he a captain? Right? He was a chaplain.
well, so in the Navy, a captain is a colonel.
That's right. That's true.
So
I forgot you were a Marine, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking Army, not
Yeah.
Navy. Okay, yeah.
yeah. So he was a lieutenant,
Lieutenant, okay.
so which is the equivalent of an Army captain.
Okay.
And I did my math again. I was like,
Yeah, the E4, E5, yeah. Again, like, I'm not so familiar with all the designation, but because I have friends and a little bit of research.
I had to see a Navy captain once when I came back from Iraq. I was in law enforcement in the Marine Corps, so when I was in Iraq, I saw everything. And so you do a little questionnaire to see how sane you are or insane, depending on the answers. And other than me getting shot or blown up, I answered positive to every question on the questionnaire. So I couldn't be cleared by my battalion surgeon, and so I had to go see the head shrink. And so I went in and I filled out another questionnaire. This time it was written out, but there's still bubbles. They're just yes, no, yes, no. And I get to the end, and on the last page, on the very back side, it says, "Do you have anything to add?" No, I hate effing questionnaires.
Awesome.
So, my battalion surgeon was a lieutenant. He was an 03. So I figured I'll probably see an 03. And, I really don't care about the 03. So I'm walking down the passageway, the hallway to the hospital, and I'm going by, and as I'm going, the ranks are getting higher and higher and higher. And I get to the corner office, and it's the full-bird colonel, Navy captain, and I sit in there, and her office is like the size of this. And she's got my questionnaire from the rack, she's got another questionnaire, and she's got the final handwritten questionnaire. And I'm just, the whole time she's reading, I'm just like, don't turn it over. Don't turn it over. Not look at the last page. Please don't look at the last page. And she gets all done. She's just, it looks like she was just about to put it down, and she's like, oh yeah, the last page. Turns it over. She looks at me and goes, so, what's the problem with questionnaires? Well, since you asked, I've been in the Marine Corps 20 years. And they take that questionnaire and that concerns 1 year of your life out of context.
Wow.
It has no history. It doesn't say, it doesn't even, I mean, I don't even know if it asks how long I've been in the Marine Corps. I mean, you could guess I've been in a while because of my rank, but otherwise, you know, it's really nothing. And I go, you don't know anything about me. You're just taking this questionnaire and you're taking everything out of context, and you don't know what I've done prior to this, and you don't know my family history even. And, you know, when you actually talk to a real psychologist or psychiatrist, that's the important part. Not what's happening this second, but what happened 20 years ago that may be causing the problem today.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I explained to her that both my parents were doctors. My brother had almost been killed in a car accident when we were younger. As law enforcement in the Marine Corps, I'd seen dead bodies. I had to go out on calls where people had died, committed suicide, whatever. And I go, so I've experienced all of this already. So me going to Iraq and seeing it there is nothing new, you know. And then I said, prior to going, I took my Marines to the medical examiner in San Diego so they can see an autopsy, so they can see what a dead body looks like.
Yeah.
And 3 of them had to leave. They got sick and they had to go. And so I wrote down their names. And I had one female Marine who helped the medical examiner take out the organs and weigh them and do all the examining. And I wrote down her name fourth. And the psychiatrist was like, why'd you do that? I go, just as a person you can be physically strong, you can be mentally strong, but you can suffer an injury. And if you don't take care of that injury, later on down the road, you have problems. So, even though I knew she was my strongest person, I knew that I would rely on her because she's strong. And if something happened, and you know, you can't foresee this, if it's her best friend that she has to help, then I know they're going to have a problem, and I need them to see the psychiatrist, the chaplain, the shrink, whoever first, to make sure that they're okay and they don't have any problems. And the doctor's like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I go, yeah, all from a high school dropout. Wow. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I never graduated high school. She's like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You're intelligent. I go, yeah, it has nothing to do with education.
That's true. All right, well,
We heading back that way? Yeah. I'm gonna go stop some more.
all right. Take care, Johnny. All right.
Nice to meet you. Nice outfit. Too bad they didn't figure out the flag in World War II.
What, that it makes a nice good target?
No, that it's going the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
They changed that 2 years ago. Yep. Good. How about yourself?
Good.
Staying dry?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, it's out in the rain a little bit. That's just to get clean. Nice enough to take a shower. Marine, Desert Digital. That's nice.
Yes. Actually worn in Iraq.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, my boss didn't like it, but
Might be able to fit. Very good, man.
got me in the Marine Times,
Oh, yeah? Wow. What year?
2006, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah? Baby. Working on it. Very appropriate.
How's that?
Coming out of here without pants, I guarantee you.
So he
Wow,
said,
that would be the first time.
I don't want to see you in that dress
At least
again.
he's covering up this
I said,
time.
okay, fine. Wear my other one next time.
Follow back.
Eric next week. Told him we're down to this.
That's the Jim's me. We have the, we sell the Woodland and the Desert.
That's the one coming around. All right, okay.
Yeah, but they're not,
Yeah, but okay.
yeah, but they're not authorized. They don't have the emblem in them.
They do. We had it in single buy. There's a guy in Riverside, New Jersey, or someplace who had it. We called him, and he goes, I can't sell it to you. You're not a Marine. I'm like, I'm going to come down and see you. I went down with 3 Marines, stayed with me. And they were like, he wanted to make sure, though. You know, he wanted to make sure.
Oh, that's understandable.
So, yeah, so we got him, we made him, and somewhere in there, the EGA is hidden away, but you can find
It's
it.
16 inches off center, on center, something or other, in the pattern.
We grabbed it from, we were happy to have it, we made some kills. So we just used Velcro to close it. But
Yes.
yeah, it
Just
seems
sport
easier, yeah. It just seemed easier to do it. Plus, it's so lightweight, you want the metal, you know,
Yeah.
it's lightweight. We're the Woodland to death. Nice. We sold them 2 years ago at the Marine Corps birthday in Philadelphia. That worked out well. I don't remember the end of the night. It's tough to drink with Marines. You don't always, you can't always keep up.
I went drinking last weekend in New York City. I missed my train. Freaking got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to take the bus. And then I was up at 6 so I could go do Clementon Towers run. 42 flights of stairs.
Where do you live?
Albany.
Wait, so you were in the city and you took a bus back to Albany?
Yeah, midnight.
Where's the last train?
9.
Oh shit, of course not.
Well,
That's setting you up to miss.
well, we were supposed to start at 2 in the afternoon. We didn't start until 6:30. So
Gotcha.
things got a little drawn out.
And how far do you run the next day?
42 flights of stairs. 42 floors.
Alright, you see that man right there. Alright, we'll grab my beer.
Damn.
Only took me 13 minutes.
Is that good? I don't know what the times are.
42 flights of stairs?
That's good. Alright.
Not,
I never know. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty good.
I like this one too.
Dude, that's your shit.
This guy makes me jealous. Alright? Come on. He's skinnier than me.
Oh, I thought you mean Justice wearing a kilt.
Thank you.
That's
Cash was king too, so.
That's true. I can't count, so I mean, that's true.
Oh, wait a minute.
have a good one.
Oh.
What's the Playboy Brain thing? Yeah, I got that in Baghdad. Nice beard.
actually came out today, in spite of the rain.
Oh, true Scotsmen, this is their weather. You know,
Yeah.
They don't mind.
That's true.
The other people that are like, ooh.
Yeah.
If you dress right, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I had to go back and get a warming layer. I was a little bit chilly, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little damp. It's just that cold dampness to it. But
Oh my god, that's oh, I didn't see that before. All right, I got to get that.
mug or the tumbler or one of them? Or?
I'm gonna get the comfort. My brother loves the Grateful Dead.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Awesome. Get a box.
No, I don't need a box.
You want a box?
No. Well, wait. Yeah, like, I'm gonna give it to a Christmas present. So yeah.
And I get the box. Easier to wrap this way, you know?
Yeah. But I'm like, how do I keep it dry now? That's the thing I'm thinking.
I'll give you a bag too. I mean, the bag might get wet, but
Well, no. The bag's paper, it won't do too much. Honey?
yes.
Take cash or credit?
Yeah, nope, either.
I know people are going to do that.
Cool. Thank you so much.
I actually saw them 3 times when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah, when Jerry was still alive.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen them like 50.
Oh, wow.
First time was 1982. Amazing after all these years how popular they still are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, that's the thing about the bands back then. They actually played music.
I agree.
The bands today, you know, in 10 years when Taylor Swift is done, nobody's going to look for Taylor Swift in 30 years.
Yeah, probably not. That's a really good point. I mean, you know, some of the Dead's long-standingness might be a little cultural too, not just the music, you know.
Yeah, but they
That's an era that the younger people like to feel like they were part of it.
But the
right?
thing is that the music is technically and